Some of the best cooks that we put on the griddle are also the most simple cooks that we put on the griddle.
Correct. Today, basically, all we're doing is warming food.
Basically kind of is, but these are absolutely...
Warming meat.
These are absolutely spectacular. Some of my family's favorite finger foods for any festivities, activities, anything we're doing.
Games.
Yeah, game night.
Tailgating, things like that.
You want to see us knock out this super simple 2 hors d'oeuvres, I guess we'll call them, on the griddle? Stick around while we dig in.
I can't believe the WALTWINS. They're right there. That's one of them. That's the other one.
I'm the other one.
All right, we're already gonna go ahead and start getting over there now. Brett, have you ever had this with me and my family?
I have not. Obviously, I have had meatballs and I've had little smokies, but I haven't had them this way, the way you do them with your family.
Right, so go ahead and talk about the groceries. What's going into this one?
So we've got these homemade beef meatballs from Publix. They are frozen. We're
Nice.
Gonna thawed up a little bit. We're just, like we said, warm up. And then we've got these little smokies. We love these little things. These Hillshire Farm smokies that we got. Barbecue sauce and grape jelly. That is it.
Right, and already on the griddle, this is a cup of barbecue sauce. That's gonna be for the smokies. And then right here, this is half a cup of that grape jelly mixing with 3/4 cup of the barbecue sauce. Now this is gonna be for our 16 ounce bag of meatballs once we get them warmed up and cooked on the griddle. And then the smokies will go in there. And Brett, I promise, these are gonna become some of your absolute favorites.
I believe it.
All right, so first things first, yeah, they're partially frozen still. We wanted to thaw them a little bit. And we're gonna go ahead and basically the idea, we've got the griddle on a little bit lower. The idea is just to control the heat, move these around without burning them, and just cook them till they're done. We're just gonna use a teeny bit of oil. Now go ahead and toss them on. And I don't know why you're gonna need a spatula, dude.
Tongs.
Tongs is what we got. This is all gonna be tongs. You tripping.
Girl, you tripping.
All right, so we're just gonna cook our meatballs down. Let those go for a little bit. And Brett, when those are just about all browned up and cooked up, we'll go ahead and get the smokies, which will take less time.
Sure.
But this is it, we're just gonna kind of turn these. So, like I said, they're frozen. So if I touch them, they're still cold. We're just gonna let this heat up and go and take time. Now this will take time. This is one of those things, if you're tailgating, you're out camping, it can be done and is a lot of fun. Turn this down. In fact, I'm gonna turn the next 2 down.
I'm gonna take this off for now.
Okay, perfect. We're gonna go ahead and take that one off because that is bubbling and this one is close to bubbling. And these have been on for about just under 10 minutes.
Yep.
And they are all hot all the way outside. So just to make sure they're cooking all the way through, we're now gonna let them just take a bath, get them in here, in with the jelly and the
Barbecue sauce.
barbecue sauce while we do the little smokies. All right, now obviously we could do this all at the same time, but we're doing it this way. So Brett, get the smokies on now.
Oh man,
Love to. Not wait to dig in. So I'm gonna keep mixing these. Now I would like a smaller pot. The idea is that actually it can build up so as they pile, the sauce will actually come up the sides and make sure everything gets nice and covered. Obviously we used what we had and it's okay. It's still gonna be just as good. Okay, so we can turn that all the way down. All we're doing, same thing with this, is we're just gonna get these nice and warm. So same thing with this, all we're gonna do is just get these a little, I like the little crisp on them. And then once they're toasted up, then we'll get them back in our barbecue sauce and do basically the same thing.
You're definitely right. These are cooking up quicker than the meatballs.
Yeah, because those aren't from frozen, obviously. And this is all it is, but I do like them really hot. Sometimes I pulled them too early and they're just kind of warm in the middle. I like them when they're hot all the way through.
Okay.
But putting them back in that sauce will continue to cook them. That's why we'll get them back on to the griddle.
Sure.
But there's our meatballs coming along, looking amazing. Look at that smokiness. Brett.
Yep.
This is where we're at. It's been about 5 minutes on the smokies. Now they're hot on the outside and really, really good on the inside. But now we're gonna give these a barbecue bath. Whoo-wee.
Would you like a barbecue bath, Adam?
I would love a barbecue bath. I don't know, actually. A little too smoky for me? I'm just kidding. Would you like a barbecue bath, Brett?
Nah.
Thanks for asking, though. All right, kill those ones. Let's leave this one on here, though. Let these continue to cook, because I want these really hot. It's my favorite when they're just really, really hot coming out. So we'll give these about another 5 minutes, and then we'll wrap this up.
Pro tip, when removing a hot pan or pot that's been over the hot griddle, the handle is hot, so make sure you have a paper towel or something, or a towel or something there.
Whew. Move that over the way. Okay, out the way. All right, we'll get those ones. We're good. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and plate these up. Now, one thing I'm gonna point out, what I did now, when I didn't realize, I sent Brett to the store to get the meatballs, and when he put them on the griddle, I realized, ooh, those are large meatballs. For this one, you want the jelly and the barbecue sauce to penetrate. So we tested one, and it was really meaty. It was a lot. And so what we decided to do is we just cut these all in half, so that way that jelly can penetrate and absorb all into that meat. So just one thing to consider, make sure you're getting the smaller meatballs. And anyways, we're good to go, Brett. I think we're just about ready to bowl these up.
Fine.
All right. Well, Brett, it wasn't perfect, but there they are.
In all their glory. I
In all
think
the
that
glory.
was perfect.
Well, just like I said with the meatballs being a little bit big, so like I said, a little pro tip, make sure you get the little meatballs, because the idea is you want it to absorb all the way. I love when you can eat it and you get the flavor of the meat, but it's really that jelly and that barbecue sauce all the way through. So which one do we want to go for first?
Let's do
the smoky, because we know we're getting.
Smokies,
have you had one of these with the barbecue sauce?
I don't know if I have, dude.
Man, these are some of my favorites. This is why these were the two that I wanted to do.
We
My
got
favorite-
Sonny's barbecue sauce,
Yes.
which is our favorite.
Yes, my favorite to do at my family's house. So we just wanted to share this one with you. Brett, like we say, can look amazing.
These look amazing, man.
Like we say, can smell amazing.
Oh, we haven't mentioned, man. Can I get a smell, yeah?
Smell, yeah, you can. But if it doesn't taste amazing, this is all for naught.
Cheers.
Cheers. I'll eat to that, my brother. Do you haul all the way through?
All the way through.
This is the one that you'll sit down, you'll walk away, come back, and grab another one. And then another one.
100% you're coming back for more.
Another one?
No.
Okay.
Thank you.
So now,
We're going with the meatballs. The meatballs going half-y-half.
all right. Cheers. I'll eat to that, my brother.
Oh, yeah.
It is good, and more time in that. So we usually use it in the slow cooker. So over time it gets there. This is good. It's great. Not as good as that one, I'm gonna be honest, because there's
this is
still a
good.
lot of meat. But let me get one of the smaller ones.
That's good. That's a good meatball. That's a good meatball.
That is really good. Love this. Oh, that last one was perfect.
Yep.
That had a ton of the sauce. That was perfect. So the other thing is, we just pulled these off the griddle.
Yep.
If I'm doing this, the whole purpose, especially with the meatballs, is to absorb those flavors, which it'll continue to do.
Yep.
So the longer it sits, the better it's going to be. We just pulled this right off the griddle. So to be fair to us,
yeah.
that's where we're getting at, but still.
I wanted to show you
amazing.
something that you can get two different things. You come out here, you're gonna please the crowd. Big games
Oh, yeah.
coming up.
Yeah.
You know, you got people coming over. You're having a family night, whatever. Just get these. Make a nice little plate of both, and you get all you need is a toothpick.
Yeah, toothpick. I call it finger foods, but it's really toothpick foods.
Toothpick foods, exactly.
Or d'oeuvres, as we say.
Hors d'oeuvres.
The hors d'oeuvres. If you enjoyed this video, if it gave an idea of something super simple, quick that you can do on your griddle, make sure you give it a thumbs up. We really do appreciate it. It's one way which you can support us what we do. Another way you can support us is by purchasing one of our two cookbooks, the Epic Outdoor Griddle Cookbook and Smashed. Both are available on Amazon or anywhere books are sold. Also, if you've stuck it out with us this long, make sure to include in your comment on this one, sauce is boss. And it really is.
Yes, it
on
is.
this one, so
Two
good.
different kinds of sauces. Well, yeah, two different
Right.
technically. Yeah.
Also, if you have a different recipe that you do for your meatballs, obviously Swedish meatballs, we've talked about doing
Yeah,
a lot of other things,
correct,
but
correct.
for these kind of game day ones, oh, I realize that sun is coming in super bright on us. Make sure and share that with us as well. Man, I love that we get to come and do this.
Yes, another banger, a couple bangers.
Yeah. Aside from coming and knocking out this, some little toothpick foods on the griddle. Why else do we do all this?
Because all we do is twin,
No matter what. And with that, we bid you adieu.
And don't forget to like and subscribe.
And griddle on.